What's up, y'all? So I'm back with another video. I'm ready to go out, but I did want to give y'all one more reaction. This is Love Don't Judge, and I'm gonna be reacting to the 18-year-old, two children, and a boyfriend in prison. It just seemed the most interesting for right
I
now.
became a prison wife right after graduating high school. I'm a teen mom with a husband in prison. Dear Lindsay, happy Valentine's Day, baby. You gave me the greatest blessing by having my son, and I thank you for that. And
So how do you know that Clifton's going to stay out of prison once he gets out?
he's shown me his growth.
So you believe that?
When I had my first kid, I was
I mean, she low-key don't got no choice but to kind of believe it.
15. And when me and Calliston had
15.
our son, I was 16 and
Back to back? What the hell?
he was 19. They'll say you
Whoa!
ruined your life, you ruined your body, kids shouldn't be having kids, which is not true.
Kids should not have kids. That is a true statement. Kids should not have kids.
Because we're obviously not kids if we can have kids. In the older generation, they act like they raised us so good, but really they didn't. Like, we shouldn't be having kids. Like, y'all shouldn't have been having kids. That's my opinion about it. I go to work, I make my money, and I provide them with everything they need to live. I strive for them to have a better childhood than I had. I'm 18 and Calliston is 21. When he was home, everything was, great, but without him, it's more difficult. When they sentenced him, I cried because I knew that we were only in the beginning and had a long way to go. They sentenced him to 3 years a year and a half ago. I keep him up to date with our kids' lives by sending him text messages, and when he calls me, I'll talk about them, what they're doing, just to let him know that they're okay. I never imagined myself being with someone who was in prison, but I did have a feeling like it could have happened because I've always been attracted to the mean ones. So how I met Calliston was I was dating a guy he was friends with at the time.
Thotty. Thotty.
And my ex-boyfriend, I had caught him cheating on me. And then basically to get back at him, I got with his best friend. And we didn't start dating until I turned 16. Calliston is really calm and very laid
You see how she made it a point to add the fact that she was 16 when they started dating?
back, but when he's around me, he's goofy. He's not really, he's not a bad guy. He has been away for a year and a half. He's got 2 months until he sees the parole board, and he should be coming home. He says that when he comes home, we're going to get married. I've written him a letter every day since he's been gone. I always put on here that I can't wait for you to come home, and I know you're not going to be there very long, you got this. Some people will say I would have just left him, or you should just leave him, it's not worth.
I mean, for somebody she got 2 kids by, I mean, I don't see a reason why she should just leave off the rip. Then on top of that, he only has 3 years. That ain't really 2 years, 3 years. That ain't really that long.
Why would you wait on someone? He's mainly worried about me finding someone else while he's in prison, and I tell him every day, that's not going to happen. It didn't, never did. So he always, at the end of when he's writing me a letter, he'll always say, love you to the moon and back. And this bear, it was my first, when we first got together, the first Valentine's Day that we spent with each other, he got me this bear. It says, love you to the moon and back. This one is one from the prison. Dear Lindsay, happy Valentine's Day, baby. I want you to know you mean the world to me. I love you with every bone in my body. My world begins and ends with you. You gave me the greatest blessing by having my son, and I thank you for that. It's my fault you're going through the pain of this. I'm
So the other kid is not his?
really sorry about all this, baby.
Hey, yo.
and I had to skip some, but I love you, Lindsay, more than anything. I want you to know you are more than enough for me and that you are all I will ever need from this life to the next. Good night. I love you and I miss you so much. I love you to the moon and back, baby girl. P.S. I
Baby
can't wait to
girl?
get home and we can't read that one. I posted this video to share like our last moment together before he left. It just like went big like overnight. And then I started getting like people hating and I'm like, what is the reason for this? Someone said your boyfriend has been playing you. Stay faithful. I have been faithful. I have stayed faithful. Like even though we may have had our ups and downs, we've always been loyal to each other and we can always count on each other. Like most of the judgment comes from social media. Like you're too pretty to be in a relationship like that. Like he can't be a good dad from prison.
Definitely the first jump. And then that too.
And I basically just tell him to off. Like most of the people who hate on people who are doing so much better than them are just jealous. Who's gonna say something like that to your face and get away with it? No one.
So we've asked the audience to send in some questions, and can you please answer some?
Yes. Are you sure you're the only one keeping him happy, entertained from the outside? Yes, I'm positive. He doesn't put up with cheating. I don't put up with cheating. How do you make the relationship work? Well, it's not that hard when you love someone to make it
Reminisce on old memories. That's all her life is, old memories.
work. You just be loyal to each other.
2 kids, single mom. God damn. Only 18?
Communicate with each other and let each other know that you're there for them and you're going to be there when they come out. How do you feel when it's late at night and there's no one to cuddle with? I don't focus everything on just like physical connection.
Yeah.
It's all about what
She probably don't give a fuck.
you have emotionally. I've gotten so much worse comments than this. Like if this was my comment section, I'd be happy. My brother Dallas and Anna are coming over today and I'm interested to hear what they have to say about my relationship. I'm pretty positive they're going to have nothing but kindness to say about him.
I just say that to say, if you're looking for something that's very timeless, something that's very well made.
When Lindsay first told me that Clifton was going to prison, I was pretty sad actually.
I was disappointed. I lost hope for her moving forward.
Going into motherhood again alone, I was worried for her.
I feel like Lindsay is giving a lot. I know how hard it can be. I thought that without him being present, that she would go down a completely different path that I didn't want to see for my little sister. So how do you know that Clifton's going to stay out of prison once he gets out?
He's shown me his growth
Yeah.
and he means what he says. Like he
If 2 kids wasn't enough to keep him out of prison, I don't know.
really means it.
So you believe that?
Yes.
How are you doing it, being a single mom with 2 kids and you're all alone?
I just do it. I mean, I've coped with so many.
I hate when people ask single parents that, oh, how do you cope with having 2 kids? Nigga, they don't like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody thinks like that. So what type of answer were we expecting her to give?
More things that are so much worse than this.
Dead ass.
It's not hard to stay loyal and do what you're supposed to do until he comes back home.
Well, and I know, while he's been in there, a lot of people tell him, infidelity is, a big issue with a lot of the inmates that they deal with in, their relationships. And, how have y'all kind of, dealt with that, fear that, something could happen?
I tell him,
He look like he's over this shit. He look like he already had an attitude. She looks like she's more understanding.
you've just got to have faith in me. You've just got to, trust me so that when you get out, you can see how everything is and you can be aware that I did not cross a line or a boundary.
Yeah.
So, like, one thing I'm curious about is with you doing all of this for him, how are you not going to be resentful because you have given and given and given
That's personally how he feels.
and forgiven?
I did all of
He doesn't like him. You know what I'm saying? I think he doesn't like him. But the thing is, she was gonna have to do this regardless, cause she gotta take care of her kids. So
this because I loved him, not because I wanted to hang it over his head. And it's like, even if things did go south, like, I'm never going to be able to change him. So there's no point in being resentful because it's not going to get you anywhere.
Do you think it also helps too, like, y'all are together, he's the father of your child, like, you want to see him do good?
Yeah, like,
So-
even if we weren't on good terms or whatever, I'm doing all of this for my family. I want him to be in my family. Like, I want it to be us. I'm ready. Like, this is the person. I love you.
Love you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, it was good to see you.
You too. Love you. Love you. There's nothing that Dallas and Anna could say that would ever change my mind. It's me and Calliston against the world, against family, against friends. I want to stand by him because we've been together, we've been in love for so long, we have a son together. Working things out with him is so much more worth it.
that is crazy. Her first kid is not even by him. So she got pregnant at 15, then double back at 16 and got pregnant by a whole different person. That's not fucking crazy. Okay.
Than starting over with someone I don't even know or never even met. If I
I
wanted
mean, you ain't have a problem doing that when you had a baby again.
to say something to Calliston right now, I would tell him that I love him and that everything
Okay, I think we get the idea, y'all. She's crazy as hell. Nah, nah, y'all. But tell me how y'all feel about that. Like, I don't even know what to say. But comment, like, and subscribe. That's all I got.